Welcome back to another Gumloop tutorial. Today we're going to take a look at the PDF Reader node. All right, so to go ahead and get started, we're going to start by finding the PDF Reader node, and we can obviously search it in all nodes, or if we go to Core Nodes, PDF Reader. This is one we're going to be taking a look at, not to be confused with the PDF OCR Reader. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the different parts of the node before we dive into a use case. All right, so if we take a look, we can see that the base credit cost is 0. We can turn on loop mode, say we're running through a bunch of different invoices or something like that. We can turn that on loop mode, and then we can see that it's basically going to find a PDF file, whatever file we put into this, and it's going to return text to us, either in a single text block or a list of text. And I'll show you how to get either of those. So we can see the file name here, and if we want to use this in the middle of a flow, we're trying to pass the PDF in from, say, we're pulling a bunch of PDFs from Google Drive or something similar, or from our email, and we need that to input a PDF file into this. What we can do is we can go into configure inputs and show as input PDF file name. That allows us to plug in something here, and whenever we pass this in, we'll be able to pass in the actual PDF. We can use this as a link again if we have these listed out as a spreadsheet or whatever. We can pass this in through a link. Might speed up the flow just a little bit since we're not having to upload all these PDFs then. And then we can use the advanced PDF reading. If we try this out and it doesn't seem to be working on just this basic one, for an additional 5 credits, we can turn on advanced reading, and it might be able to structure that data a little bit better as it's pulling it out. So a couple other additional options here. So first one here is specify pages. Say we want to only want every other page, or only the even pages, or just the first page of the PDF, whatever. We can pull those out by specifying those pages. And then if we need to split the PDF content by page, we can turn this on. And so turning this on is going to create a list of text. So with it off, we have just we can see that the output is just the PDF contents as a single text block. So all of the content will display. And if we want to split the PDF content by page, it's going to give us a list of text, and then we have to cipher through those. So that's the basics for all the different pieces of this node. Let's go ahead and move on over to an example of how to use this. And so if we look at the workflow from our interface tutorial, we saw that we were passing in a PDF, right? And we want to pull out some data from this PDF. This is an invoice that we're passing into it, and so we have our PDF reader. This is just a single page PDF, so pretty standard. If we configure the inputs, you can see that I turned on the PDF file name. That way I can pass in the file from the interface here. And then under show more options, I'm not specifying pages because, again, it's just a single page. And then the split PDF content by page, don't need to have that. It's just the one single page. I just want to pass all the data, all that text field from the PDF straight into the data extractor here. And so we're not using links, we're not using the advanced. And as we pass it out, we can see that we get this PDF contents as the output, and we can plug that right into whatever we're doing next. In this case here, we're going to use the extract data node, and you can learn more about the extract data node on the next video in this little tutorial series. It should pop up at the end of this video. And that's basically it for the PDF reader. It's a pretty simple node, not a whole lot to it, but it is very powerful, especially if you're dealing with a lot of invoices, maybe some contracts, something like that. So yeah, if you have any questions or comments or anything like that about the PDF reader, highly recommend scroll down to the comments, go ahead and type those out. I'll do my best to help you out. Or if you want, you can go over to my website, www.exemplarlabs.com, and you can drop me a line and we can connect and I can help you walk you through, help you diagnose any issues or troubles you might be having, or help you build something out. So yeah, until the next video, I hope you've enjoyed this video and the tutorial of all the Gumloop basics. And I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. See you around.